What's going on, ESGNet Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel. Happy Friday to everybody, as we're back here for some more NCAA football, and this is Road to Glory with Myles Marvel, as Myles and UTSA are finally back in the rankings here, as I ranked number 23rd in the nation, taking on an Ole Miss team who are currently 7-5, 3-5 in the SEC, and of course we went 8-1 in our conference here in Conference USA. So now today we have a big game, and of course you take a look at Ole Miss this year. Had a 3-game losing streak against Bama, Auburn, and Texas A&M. Then went on to win 4 straight before they lost to Missouri and Mississippi State back-to-back weeks, especially that overtime game there against Mississippi State. And then now in this bowl game here, of course, we had a very nice game, or championship game as well, as we were able to defeat La Tech and get our first, or I should say not La Tech, it was Florida Atlantic. We were able to win that game and win a nice championship. So first Conference USA championship there for Myles Marvel. Now he is looking to go to his first ever and hopefully get his first bowl game here, as they're taking on Ole Miss in today's matchup. And of course, if you guys remember, he did win the Heisman. So as a freshman, I've never ever done that in any Road to Glory series that I've ever played ever. So this is nice. Of course, he also won the Walter Camp, Maxwell, and of course the Davey O'Brien. And Marvel, of course, his numbers: 5,419 yards passing, 48 touchdowns, 25 interceptions, and completed 64% of his passes. Now today, he's hoping to do a better job this week, and of course, help his team maybe get ranked even higher over the course of the offseason. Richard Foster for Ole Miss is their QB, and he would love to do better against this redshirt's junior in today's matchup. There you see Foster's numbers: 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and of course he has completed 50% of his passes this season. And of course he's got also, of course, our guys, UTSA, the Roadrunners, defense going to have to deal with John Smith, pretty good halfback here. He's a senior, and of course he will be making his final start here today. Of course, Jeff Oliver, the wide receiver for them, short of 1,000 yards this season, but he had 12 touchdowns this year, and there you see his numbers as well this year. So we're hoping to try to see if hopefully our defense can keep us in the game, and of course we got to make sure we play some error-free football on the offensive side of things if we want to have Marvel and the rest of the UTA offense do well here today. He is the Heisman Trophy, so you be expecting a lot of good things coming out of him in today's game to help his team win a game, and of course win the first bowl game here as a UTSA rower. And of course for their head coach, Briggs Calhoun, who is the current head coach, of course also the quarterback's coach as well. So we're just running down here, look at some of the top players offensively and defensively for Ole Miss. And like I said, this is going to be an important game for us, because this sets the tone for going into next season. And if we can come out here with a nice victory here and of course bring home a trophy, this will be very helpful. So this is the AutoZone Liberty Bowl that we're at here today, and of course it is snowing, as that one's going to be caught there. Nice job here as we're in Memphis, Tennessee for this matchup, and that's going to be a first down there for UTSA. Of course, UTSA ranked 23rd in the nation. Nice ranking so far. If they can get a win here today, this would maybe help them crack inside the top 20. Nice sack there for Ole Miss. That is going to be Ben Reese as he gets his first sack of the day there on Myles. 2nd and 17 coming up here from Myles, as he is, of course, rough conditions here today. Wind blowing around, swirling. So, hopefully the coaches will be smart enough to give us some running plays here if we have to. We have a couple of, I think we got a couple of chances here. We can change the play up on the line as well if we need to. But we're going to try to throw some quick, short passes here. Not try to throw deep too often. 3rd and 5 coming up here from Marvel up the middle there. That's going to go to Edwards, and Edwards is going to drop the football. And that is going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to make it a 4th and 5. So Ole Miss get possession of the ball, but they don't get anything there on their first possession. So now we're back out here for our second. As Marvel, 1st and 10 here, ball near midfield. Play clock running down here, kind of quiet here. Crowd kind of helping out the UTSA as they're the home team here. And UTSA, that's going to be a complete pass there for Marvel as he gets hit as he's trying to throw that one near the sideline. 3rd and 10 coming up here for Marvel. Dropping back in the pocket, and then he throws that one up there, and it's going to be tipped away there from Eli Taylor. As that's going to be an incomplete pass, and then, of course, we'll be forced to punt. So, did nothing there on our second drive. Now we're out here for our 3rd drive now. Ole Miss, of course, hasn't scored yet. 3:46 left here in the first quarter. And, of course, Marvel here trying to get his team down the field. Marvel looking down the field, throws one up there. That's going to be should have been caught. But West will drop it. And it'll be a 2nd and 10 coming up here for UTSA. Roadrunners got to get something going here. They've only crossed the 50 once so far here in this first quarter. And they got to try to do better here. Throwing up the middle there to Edwards. This time Edwards holds on to it for a gain of 6. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 coming up here for UTSA. As it's a open backfield here for Marvel. As Marvel has about 5 wide. Marvel drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle there to Harris. Harris gets the catch, and he crossed, or just short there. He does get the first down. He gets 16 on the catch, as they'll be taken down there at the 40-yard line. Coming up here, 1st and 10, play action play here for Marvel. Marvel going down the field here, looking for a block, and he's going to stumble, and he's going to cross the 50, as he gets a gain of 13 on that carry. So finally get some positive yardage now here as he's been smacked around the backfield here a couple of times. Let's see what he can do here now on the 1st and 10, play action. And he's going to be brought down again. Spoke too soon there on that play, as that's going to be a loss of 8 there. Nice stop there from Antonio Stewart on that play. 2nd and 18 coming up here from Marvel. Marvel here snaps the ball here, looks down the field, looking down here. He can't find nobody. He's going to call his own number instead. He's going to get out of bounds. And he's going to get 9 on the play. So, crucial third down here. Of course, this is a pass situation here. Marvel looking down the field here, throwing this up to his tight end there to Edwards, and he'll get the catch again. Nice catch, as we really needed him to get that one there, and he did so. And he does get a 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up here. Just under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. No score yet. Marvel here. He's going to get taken down there as he does not see nobody coming behind him on his blind side. That's going to be Luke Williams who gets the sack. 3rd and 18 coming up here for Marvel. As Roadrunners here again trying to go down the field. Marvel scrambles off to the right-hand side looking for a block. Looks up, fires this one there. That's going to be thrown, but incomplete pass as West could not stay in bounds on the catch. So it's going to be 3rd and 18 coming up. Again, another passing situation here for Marvel. 3rd and 18 here. I'm sure he's going to use his legs if he has to. Marvel looking down the field here. Scrambles off to the right-hand side. Looks up. Fires this one there. That's going to go deep. And that's going to be caught into the end zone. Touchdown. UTSA on the board here with a touchdown. It's now 7-0. As now Ole Miss comes back with their own touchdown. They're tying it up 7 apiece. 6:24 left here in the second quarter as Goodman has the football here. He bounces off a block or off a tackle, and that's going to be a great catch there for him. 32 yards on that reception. New set of downs here for UTSA as now they're finally getting themselves going here. I think they found their mojo. Play action. Marvel drops back here, fires this one there to Williams. Williams gets the catch, and the big man comes down with it for a nice 1st down as they're now enemy territory. 1st and 10 coming up. See what they'll try to do here. Nice play there from the tight end, Williams. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully you have a great Friday. Hopefully you have a great weekend coming up. As you'll see, Marvel here runs this one out of bounds. And that's going to be a nice play there. Of course, win or lose, we'll move on to this next season. We'll move on to the sophomore year coming up next Friday here on the channel. So stay tuned for that. As we'll see a 1st and 10 here. Marvel drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one up the middle there, and Moore cannot hold on to it, as that's going to be an incomplete pass there. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. They're near the 15-yard line here in Ole Miss territory. As a handoff to Moore there. Moore's going to run this one there, and he's going to finally get drugged down. But he does get positive yards there for a gain of 5. But yeah, next episode we will go to we'll go see some of the offseason here, and then we'll go and see a touchdown being made there. Nice job there from Marvel as he gets into the end zone. Nice play. Decides to use his own legs instead. Makes the play. Runs up the middle here and gets in there into the end zone. Touchdown. UTSA on the board here. It's now 14-7. Again, Ole Miss matches it there. Now they tie it up 14 all. Quick pass there to Edwards here. Edwards gets a good block. He's going to be taken there and be stopped at their own 40. Nice catch there for him. 4 catches for 81 yards. But we'll go right into a sophomore year here with Marvel. Of course, a lot on the plate here as he, of course, won the Heisman. And, of course, depending on how well he does here today, as he gets smacked down again. I got loss of 6 on the play. As Brian Matthews gets a hold of him. First sack of the day there for Matthews. But depending on, regardless how this season ends here, this freshman year, we'll go right into the sophomore year and see what new challenges we'll have there. As Marvel throws this one up there, that's going to be caught for a nice gain. Goes now to a 3rd and 7 coming up. 3rd and 7. Marvel here drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here. He calls his own number instead. Fumbles the football, but Marcus Moore is there as he'll get the gain of 9 on that play. As you take a look, Ole Miss has some more first downs here. They have 2 more first downs than us. They have 11 compared to our 9. 1st and 10, Marvel here again drops back in the pocket, looks up the middle here. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be intercepted. That's going to be Nelson. As Nelson tries to take this one back for a pick 6, and he brings it back to his own 45. As that's not what Marvel was looking for there. Both teams have an interception, and Ole Miss turns that interception to points, 21-14. Marvel now scrambling off to the right-hand side. He gets the football back here. Fisher gets the catch, and he's going to catch that one near the 46-yard line for the first. Trying to make those big plays here, but we've got to be cautious here. It's snowing, it's cold, it's wet, and it's not to mention windy out. So, got to be very aware of what we're trying to do with this football here. As we'll see a pass there, that's going to be caught by Edwards. And I don't know how Edwards caught that one there, but he did. Was right on the numbers there for the first. 1st and 10 here, just 22 seconds left before we get to the halftime. Down by 7. Marvel here calling audible. Drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. He's going to go up. He's going to throw this one up there, and that's going to be tipped away by Chad Nelson. Nelson already got an interception before. Looking for his second one. Trying to get a second one there, but he could not hold on to it. 11 seconds left before we get to the half. 21-14, remember. 3rd and 10. Marvel again drops back here, looking here, and he's going to get drilled. I don't know what he's looking for. He did have a man open, but he held that football too long, and Heffner gets to him, and that ends the half. As we go down to the 3rd quarter, Ole Miss comes out hitting hard on the first drive. They end up running one back, making it out 28-14. See, Harris gets a quick catch there. He's able to hold on to it there for the first. Ole Miss is not playing around at all here today. As you'll see here, play action. Marvel here drops back in the pocket, throws that one up there to his receiver, and that'll be a great catch there, enough there for a couple of yards. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Marvel here drops. Marvel dropping back. Marvel looks, fires that one to the left-hand side, throws that one to Williams, and Williams gets the catch and then gets bumped out of bounds as he gets enough there for the first. Nice job there from the tight end, holding on to the football as he breaks a record there. And he puts himself in the school history books there for receiving yards for the tight end position. 1st and 10 coming up. 5:20 left. Marvel now scrambles off to the right-hand side, maybe thinking about making a play for himself. He's going to throw that one to Goodman. Goodman's going to get in the end zone and touchdown, UTSA, as they're back on the board here. Down by a possession, 28-21. But Ole Miss, again, goes down the field here quickly, making it now 35-21. So they've got a 2-possession lead on us right now. We got to play some solid football here. Hopefully our defense can make him cough up the football here and help us out. But more importantly, we got to do our job here on offense is just get down the field and try to score. Third and 3 coming up. Marvel here looks up, fires this one. That's going to be caught by Goodman. Goodman gets it, a nice catch. As the snow's coming down here a little bit more here, so more so this second half than it did the first. Marvel drops back again here on the 1st and 10, scrambles, looking for a block here, and he gets hit, and as he gets hit, he fumbles the football, but out of bounds, and that's going to be a first down. UTSA will keep control of the football. It's Marvel now again here, and now he's going to hold. This time they're going to give this one to Moore, as he'll hold on to it and get a couple yards on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. 35-21. We got to stay on point here if you want to keep up with this Ole Miss team. As they'll go down the field here. That's going to be caught. It's going to be intercepted by Nelson. Wow, what a catch, and Marvel cannot believe it. And that's how the third quarter is going to end. 42-21 here with 6:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Marvel here drops back here. He's going to lob this one up there, and that's going to be tipped away. Nice job there from the Ole Miss defense. Third and 19. And, oh, a safety there. Marvel, I don't think he realized how far he was back, but he gets hit with a safety. It's now 44-21. Man, and not a day that I think Marvel wants to remember here as he drops back in the pocket, throws that one up there, and he can't get to his receiver there. Nice job there defensively here. So far, Ole Miss playing some really good defense now. I think they might have this game in the bag now for themselves. 3rd and 10 coming up. Marvel here drops back here, looks up, lobs that one up there, and that one's going to be broken up as that receiver's well covered there that time around. Looks like Marvel's maybe losing a little faith here in his arm. 1st and 10 coming up. Marvel here drops back here, scrambles, looks down the field here, looks up, heaves this one up there. That's going to go to Williams, but Williams cannot hold on to the football. Incomplete pass. It goes now to a 2nd and 10. That would have been a great touchdown catch for him as Marvel here now heaves this one up there. That's one going deep, and Hill is going to intercept this one here. That might be it. That might be the dagger here for the Roadrunners. That's the 3rd interception of the day here for them. Not much time left here. It's now 50-21. 27 seconds left. Marvel here drops back in the pocket, throws that one up there. That's going to be tipped away, intended there for Goodman. Incomplete pass. 19 seconds left here. A tough game here. Right now, UTSA is just trying to see what they can do. As we'll see a pass thrown up there. That's going to be intercepted. 4th interception in the game here for Marvel. This year's Heisman Trophy winner, not looking like a Heisman Trophy winner. And they end up losing. Ole Miss picks up the victory. And this Ole Miss defense, I told you, this is a tough defense. And they definitely showed it here at the Liberty Bowl. As they pick up the win here, they're going to be Liberty Bowl champions. As for UTSA, well, we got to go back to the drawing board and try to see what we did wrong, as we are going to be losing our first bowl game. So, Marvel losing his first bowl game. Then you see Richard Foster, your player of the game. He'll go on to victory. But as for Marvel and UTSA, well, we're going to be losing a lot of good players next season. But at the same time, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board here to figure out what we need to do and try to get better. I ain't gonna lie, this was a tough game. This was a tough game to deal with. This is by far the worst loss I think I've ever had in a RTG. This was not like me playing, and I mean, I could not believe like the passing was just. And I know, I mean, the winner. I mean, the win was kind of up as a factor, but what made me angry the most was when I was even trying to change the play to a running play in the you get 3 different plays. You get a little bit of the playbook. It did not have any running play. It was always passing. It's like, and I mean, I know this game's old. I know that's one of the things that were one of the little quirks about this mode. But it's just like, seriously, you're gonna have me? And I think I think we have this whole footage here. I think you maybe see 2 to 3 running plays. And I'm thinking, like, we're down. Like, we really need to move the ball here. I'm having a hard time throwing the ball to receivers, and yeah. So hopefully in the next iteration of the when college football, NCAA college football comes out, on the newer consoles, hopefully that's not something they'll have. Hopefully they'll let you have the whole playbook, or the coaches will have the intelligence to know when to call a running play and when to call a pass play. So, but Marvel, tough day here for him. 17 of 37, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He was sacked 7 times, 14 carries for 9 yards, and that 1 rushing touchdown. There you see the work we had. We had 1 receiver actually, in over 100 yards. Goodman came up a little short there with 4 catches for 92 and a tutty. And then take a look here at the defense, and the defense, they just got torched. I mean, Ole Miss was just 1 for 1, just matching up as soon as we scored. And then, like I said, second half, they ran one back. I should have showed that the sim there. It was just like, whoop, touchdown. It's like, okay, this is, yeah. There you see Foster, 34 of 56, 511 yards and 5 touchdowns. Damn. Like I said, they were just on time. Their drives were solid. They were going down the field. They were making plays, and all you have to do is all you can do is just tip your hat to them and just say, okay, next time. This was brutal. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of naysayers out there are probably saying, Marvel should have never won the Heisman. What was that? That was not a Heisman performance. And I agree, it was not at all. He put up some great numbers for the season, but when it came to a simple little game like this, I mean, Ole Miss had his number. I mean, he was due to have a bad game, and what worse time to have it is towards the end of the season. So, as we take a look here, we're going to end this first year on a sour note, unfortunately. But episode number 30, it'll come out next Friday. You guys will see it. And we will start season 2 here. Or at least this will be, season 2 as a Roadrunner. We'll see what he can do here in his sophomore year. Hopefully, we will not get in a sophomore slump. But the way how he was playing today's game... almost seemed like it, but we'll try to avoid that here. We'll try to avoid the sophomore slump, and of course, the biggest question of them all is: can he repeat as Heisman Trophy candidate and win the Heisman for a second year in a row? I don't think that's going to be our goal. Our goal is trying to win a bowl game and try to get ranked and stay ranked in the season, so we can go to a decent bowl game, or maybe even I don't want to say strive for the national championship, but maybe. Possibly, just if everything goes right. But try to win another Conference USA championship, and of course get in the bowl game. Let's get our first bowl win. So we'll see if we can do that coming up in the next episode, guys. Stay tuned for that episode. Like I said, I'll be out here next Friday, as we'll get right into the sophomore year. But that's it for this episode of Myles Mar. Unfortunately, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Remember, this series comes out every Friday here for the next couple of weeks. until we get back to soccer. But for right now, we'll be playing as Myles Marvel here with the UTSA Roadrunners, and try to see if we can get him some bowl victories. And of course, obviously, the ultimate challenge is to get a national championship. And we'll find out and see if we can do that coming up when we start sophomore year. But as always, that's it from me. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.